In the heart of West Africa, a new alliance is rising. Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. 3 countries led by military regimes standing up against powerful institutions like ECOWAS and Western influence. They called it the Sahel Alliance.
They left ECOWAS saying it's influenced by foreign countries. Now, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso have set up their own bloc, calling it the Alliance of Sahel States. But what's behind their new agreement? And what impact will it have on the wider region? This is Inside Story.
Why this could change African geopolitics forever. Number 1. The birth of Sahel Alliance. In September 16, 2023, in a historic move, the leaders of Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso signed the Liptako-Goma Charter, creating the Alliance of Sahel States, a pact of defense, a pact of resistance. Each of these countries had already experienced military coups. Each had faced rising jihadist violence, and each was growing frustrated with ECOWAS and foreign powers, especially their former colonizer, France. But this alliance wasn't formed in peace, it was born from crisis. ECOWAS, sanctions, French military withdrawals, Western pressure. Instead of backing down, the Sahel nations came together. They formed the Sahel Alliance, or the EAS. The unity and strategic goals of the alliance. So what does the alliance actually do? At its core, it's a military pact. If one member is attacked, the others will come to its defense. It's a direct challenge to ECOWAS and any outside intervention. The Sahel Alliance wants to fight terrorism on its own terms. Joint military operations are being planned. The leaders, Captain Ibrahim Traore, Colonel Assimi Goita, and General Abdurrahman Chiani, are calling for sovereignty, dignity, and African pride. They have expelled troops of France, US, and other foreign countries and embraced Russia because it's a reliable partner. And they are refusing to follow orders from outside the continent. They are enforcing sovereignty over submission. But this isn't just about security, it's about power and Africa's future. ECOWAS, once seen as the voice of West African unity, is now deeply divided. The African Union is quiet, and the Sahel Alliance is filling the vacuum. Russia is watching closely, so is China, so is the West. And as the world eyes turn to the Sahel, one question grows louder. Will this alliance expand? Will Guinea join? Will Chad turn its back on France? Or will outside forces crush this alliance before it fully rises? The alliance is growing stronger and stronger day by day. Chad, also led by a military ruler, expelled French troops from his country, and so is Senegal. All countries are eyeing the Sahel. The interests of Africans now rely on the Sahel states. Will they be fruitful? Can Africans all rely on Sahel? Remember to share, comment and give your thoughts on this issue. It is a very intriguing story. All Africans have their hopes in the Sahel. The three military rulers have done more goods than harm. As we are concluding, the Sahel Alliance is more than a military pact. It's a symbol, a rebellion, a vision of an African that governs itself, defends itself, and speaks for itself. But the road ahead is dangerous. Internal instability, terror threats, economic isolation. Can this alliance survive the pressure, or will it collapse under the weight of its ambition? Let us know what you think in the comments. Is the Sahel Alliance the beginning of a new African power, or just another short-lived dream? All those who have hopes in the Sahel, write your comments in the comment section, share so that this story can reach all over the world, because we want to support African movement, revolutions, and all those people who have hopes in the Sahel. The Sahel will stand and will rise by all means.
Community of peoples, Zeta Sahel. In 2021, Mali's military overthrew the civilian government and seized power. That was followed by a coup in Burkina Faso in 2022. When Niger's military followed suit in 2023, ECOWAS threatened a military intervention. The three states banded together, saying an attack on one would be considered an attack on all.